Hope everybody's having a really good day. Welcome to the channel. We're going to take a little look back to when Let's Dig 18 started on the field. So you can get some perspective on where we are now. As start out looking here, to the left is the barn. And so we're looking out. You'll see some of those trees are still existing, still up. There's the outhouse to the right. To the right of the outhouse is where the road goes to the back of the property now. That's a pile of burnt bricks and rocks that Chris found when he was clearing. We're going to see some more of those in a little bit. He's going to show us some bricks he found too. He's kind of talking about, there it is, all this foundation of old buildings, which we've since had some people come out that used to live in the house that talked about it. So that's another look. So in the distance is where the pond ends up being. Now some drone footage. You see the barn, see where he's clearing. And now we're back to present day. This view is from the GoPro mounted onto the front of the zero turn. It's a CUB Cadet 54-inch deck. And so this is looking down right where that tree is. That's where in the previous videos where Let's Dig was starting out to clear. Just gives you a little, thought that'd be good. Take a little look back, a little down memory lane, see where we come. Some run around. Obviously, I've already been mowing some. I've got the deck set on 4.5 inches. You know, the rod is not bad. The ground is graded pretty well. We got the grass seed. There's an earlier video where we spread the grass seed. Earlier we spread grass seed early, got it where it would take care of soil, trying to keep from having soil erosion. And we had some real big downpours right after, and it's held up really well so far, knock on wood. It's a little bouncy, but I mean, it's a field. What do you expect? This isn't, front yard. But it's really not that bad. So you can see I want to go ahead and mow it, spread those seed heads out. At least, be honest with you, that's what I assume was what we're looking at the top of the grass. I've never grown any grass that time. But the reason I'm doing this video is, since he was out there and did the work, number one and number two questions I get are, how's the pond? How's the grass? How's the fields? So I thought, this is the first time mowing it really. I push mowed just a little bit up near the barn about a month ago just to see what it was looking like. That was about it. So this is the first real mow of it. I want to show y'all. Let's just see how it all turned out. I've had James Brown has had his kids out there last couple of days. They'd spent like 10 hours working, aka Junkyard James, and they went through with the trailer and everything and have gone behind me and picked up a lot of the rocks and tree roots and stuff like that, and got a lot of that up, so that's good. And give it about another 2-3 weeks and some rain, and I'll go over all of it again with the deck probably set on like 3.5 inches, kind of lower it down some and do a cleaner mow of it. But it does pretty good, so pretty happy with it. Yeah, so bricks 1, lawnmower tires 0. So I'm going to change up some tires. You'll see it later in the video. But yeah, this didn't go quite as planned. So it took a week to get them back, and then we're at it.
What we got. So back out here. So these are the new tires for the zero turn. Got tired of blowing up the other tires. I know it's probably, the other ones are made for not tearing up your lawn, keep it all nice and pretty, blah, blah, blah. But y'all saw I just tore those things up. That was the second one, actually. I should have learned the first one. Honestly, I didn't even know these existed, that you could get the better ones like this and all that. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, I should be using a tractor for the field, but this is what I've got right now, and I wanted to go ahead and do it before the weather turns cold, so spread those seed heads and all that. And the mower itself did great. Just something I didn't see took the tire out. So there's that. I'm gonna get some footage going to this. So on this video, I'll be doing, I'm out here at the farmhouse to work, so I'll be doing some footage in there too, but I'll put that in a separate video. This video is planning to be just about the field and kind of mowing and putting that stuff together. So there you go. Hope you like it.
All right, that arrow is showing where that's me on the 0 turn coming across. I think this was around 300 feet, if I'm remembering correctly. So just the start of the pond. Over to the left, you'll see where the pond's supposed to eventually come out to once it fills up. Come in a little closer. So I had the controller with me. It was a little awkward. So I stopped the lawnmower and try and kind of just hover in this area. And then the batteries, it's a great drone. Really like it. It's Mavic Air 2. It's been a great drone. Made a lot of videos with it, but the batteries, if you don't use it, so you can get, if I charge it, get a full charge, it'll last 15-20 minutes easy. Let's say if I charged them up tonight, if I don't use it for a week, I mean, they run down just sitting there. It's not a ton of drone footage because all of a sudden it returned to home on its own. If the battery's getting low, it monitors and makes sure it has enough to get back to where it took off. Got a little bit of it. Little shot of running back and forth. Nothing too crazy. Speed it up some. This shot now got it mounted on the back of the 0 turn. See what's leaving after one pass. A little rough, but that's how it is. Especially when the grass is this tall when you go to mow it. Finishing it up. A few more passes. And I'm going to run into those bricks that y'all saw in the beginning in the flashback. So remember those bricks in the flashback video? Well, here some of them are. And so that's really the main problem out here. With the deck set on 4.5 inches, the roots and most of the boulders, any of the rocks that are a problem, there are some really very large ones, but not a bunch. And I see those. These bricks, you'll see some of the issues that they cause, like that tire being blown out, that kind of thing. So, and he got a bunch of them up, but there's only so much you can do. So I'm sure I'll be picking stuff up every time I mow, probably forever, or as long as I'm around anyway, because I think there's going to be plenty of that. You see the tractor tires I put on it now. Those are a lot better. Fingers crossed so far they're holding up, doing what they're supposed to do. So that's good.
All right, well, that was fun. And it actually didn't blow a tire up this time. Of course, the day's not over. Now, some of this I mowed about a week ago, so that's why some of it's a little higher, but I'm not gonna go back over that yet. It's down enough. So this is what it looks like. And I guess with the seed spread, the seed head, as I cut it, spreading the seed everywhere, and may fill in some of these bare areas, we'll see. We just got rain a day or so ago, a couple days ago. And we'll see how it goes. But that's pretty cool. Got that done. See the footage where I had the other GoPro on the back. It's actually, so it was a testament to Chris's work. It's really not that bad a ride. I mean, he did a really good job of it already being smoothed out. I mean, probably better than his expectations, because he told me it was going to beat me to death, and it actually wasn't that bad, except down in that back corner, which is where the burn pit was, and some up along here, through here. I showed on the video, should have already shown it, but you know, that's where the bricks were. So kind of in that clearing is where an old building used to sit. It was kind of built. The people used to live in the house as kids, came by, and from what I gathered from them is they said it used to be a chicken coop. But whatever it was, it either burned down or they burned it down or whatever and left the bricks. So Chris found a lot of bricks over there, and he got rid of some of them, but you know, they're still around. So the kids will pick those up. In the distance, that little white spot on the grass, that's still that toilet. That's still out there. We haven't got it up yet. What else? This area still has some metal in between the trees. Chris didn't really drive any of the big machines because he didn't want to damage the roots up through there too much. So we've got to clean up some of that so I can mow that down. And of course I can't really mow, not with that mower, the bank of the pond. Of course half of that should be water eventually. And I just have to get something for that. And this is where they cut and put the septic field in. So as you see, grass has to grow back there now. And this, you know, they left me a water bottle and big rocks like that, and whatever this is, twisted tree trunk deal here and there, and that big boulder there, and a decent sized one there. See, I went over this one time, but it's not enough, obviously. And this massive boulder rock here. So yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun getting rocks up. Or I should say the kids are gonna have a lot of fun because they're gonna be, well, they probably won't be able to pick up that one, but so that will be the next case. I knock this down so the kids can get in and ride around the four-wheeler and the little trailer and see sticks and rocks and everything. This is mowed at the deck height being 4.5. So after they do all that, I'll go through and mow it again around 3 inches. Sit on 3, mow it one more time, and we'll see. I don't know if I'll mow it again after that this year. It depends on how, you never know around here. You know, the season, it can stay warm into November. So see how that goes. But that's it. That's how the field's looking. You'll see in the drone footage, you'll see how the little quick glimpse of the pond. Nothing really to report there until we get some sustained rains. So I'm gonna go work in the house for another couple hours, something like that, get some work done, and I'll catch y'all next time.